Hi, I'm Judy Lynn. Welcome to the Monday Morning Shift. This is video 2 in a 3-part series showing how you can overcome feeling vulnerable in any situation. In video 1, you learned that feeling vulnerable in most circumstances is a triggered response. Something may have been said or implied, and it triggers an unhealthy belief about yourself, or it reactivates an old wound that's still very much alive within the subconscious, very much alive and affecting every aspect of your life. We learned the first step in overcoming fight or flight response to these triggers is awareness. We have to stop and consciously pay attention and come into the awareness that our story or stories are being triggered. This understanding and awareness is key to overcoming vulnerability and standing in our power. Today in video 2, I'm going to teach you the next step, which is drop the old story. It sounds a little tough, huh? How do we do that? I know it doesn't sound easy, but it is easier than you might think, if you're willing to change your original perception. And here's what I mean by original. Let's say someone just implied that you were wrong about something, anything. There's the trigger. You knee-jerk react based on a subconscious belief you picked up a long time ago from those who cared for you, your parents, your grandparents, your teachers, usually before the age of 5 or 6. You immediately, unconsciously that is, think, oh yeah, I'm wrong again. Always wrong. I'm sick of this. Who do they think they are to say that I'm wrong? And the fight is on. You go into battle and it's all their fault. Or you subconsciously think, I'm wrong again. I can't do anything right. There's something wrong with me. There's got to be. I'm never good enough. You go into flight. You withdraw and you blame yourself. Both responses are built in. You learned from a very young age how to feel good about yourself or not, and your place in the world. If your parents, knowingly or unknowingly, gave you the message by their actions or words that you didn't do or say things properly, timely, or in the way they expected you to, you might have adopted a belief about yourself that you weren't enough, not good enough, always screwing up, will never get it right, and maybe always will fail. We either go into battle with all who trigger it and ourselves, we're determined to make it, and then we end up sabotaging ourselves. We repeat this unhealthy pattern over and over and over again. Or we run from it, never taking a risk. We're going to fail anyway, so why even try? We're a loser, and we know it to our core. This is the stuff, guys, that keeps people from ever trying anything new or really going for their dreams with their heart and soul. The truth is, this belief is born out of the perception of a child, but held on to throughout our entire lives, unless, number 1, we come into the awareness of it in the first place, and number 2, we drop the story behind it. Your caretakers, parents, more than likely, were not horrible people who meant to belittle or devalue you. They were products of their own upbringing with their own unhealthy beliefs, and they passed this family paradigm down to you. Now, it's your choice to change the story, or not. The beliefs that you chose to take on about yourself are lies. Bottom line, guys, they're lies. The truth is, every one of you are gifted, talented in your own unique way, here for a purpose and more brilliant than you give yourself credit for. I really want you to download this. You downloaded a pack of lies as a child, and you've been living with the pain of those lies ever since. Now I want you to download the truth. More than download, I want you to install it, rewire those lies. This lie is hardwired into our subconscious, but we can rewire that connection with tapping. And I'm going to take you through a short round of tapping to give you a feel for what you can do to work on what lies you discover that you've been believing, so that you can change your story and stop feeling vulnerable and start living a more empowered life. So if you're ready, I want you to join me. We're going to start at the eyebrow, and I want you to repeat after me. I'm seeing this so clearly now. oh my gosh, I remember hearing him, her, them say these things to me. How they treated me. I felt like nothing I ever did was good enough. I remember feeling like that when I was little. I totally bought into that lie. I took it as truth. I wonder if they meant it that way. After all these years, I'm still feeling it today. No wonder I react in anger. No wonder I run the other way. I don't like looking at this part of myself. I don't like feeling like I'm a loser. It makes me feel angry too. I wonder if I could change my perception of what happened. I wonder if they knew how I felt. You know, it really doesn't matter. What matters is how I feel today. And I have the power to choose how I feel and what I believe. I'm open to the possibility of change. I'm open to changing my story. Releasing the lie and all the emotions, criticism that goes along with it. Open to a new story, a new energy, a new way of seeing me. Stepping into my own power and living the truth of who I am. Brilliant, gifted, with way more to offer than I've given myself credit for. Changing my story, beginning today. Step 1, become aware of what triggers you, what you're feeling and why. Look inside for the why, not out at others. You can't control what they say or do, only how you respond. Step 2, recognize it as a lie and realize the truth of who you are. Move the energy of that old lie and rewire it with the truth. Tapping is a very powerful and one of my favorite ways to do this. So keep your eye on your inbox, you guys, for my 3rd video where I'll be teaching you the 3rd step in releasing vulnerability and gaining control over any situation. It's a simple process, but extremely powerful. And if you aren't receiving the Monday Morning Shift with your special videos yet, you can sign up for them at harmoniclivingnow.com. I'd love to have you join me. And when you sign up, you'll also get a free ebook on tapping. Can't beat that, right? Until the next time, you guys, go out there and make it your own.